Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here back with another WPF video on the channel, and today we have the week 5 team builder before the match. Hey, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, share it with a friend, and subscribe for any future content. We, the Copenhagen Galates, are going up against the Boston Blazikens coached by Jamall Persona, also just known as Jamall. His team consists of Latios, Mikachausar, Wide, Rillaboom, Florges, Taranta, Registeel, Donphan, Electros, Girder, and Toxapex. He has an incredibly scary offensive team. Latios, Mikachausar, Wide, Rillaboom puts on so much pressure. They do so much damage. They have pretty good synergy as well because they do hit kind of different stuff. Then he has like a bunch of really good defensive mons like Florges, Registeel, Donphan to some extent, even though Donphan can also be offensive, Electros, Girder, Toxapex, and then also Taranta, which can be kind of mixed, but I feel like offensive Taranta might be a little bit better on the team here. But again, defensive Taranta is very, very nice, especially for special attacking mons, which I do have a couple of. So going into this, mons I really do have to watch out for is primarily the Mikachausar Y, I feel like. I can kinda handle Latios, even though I did just make a last minute change to my team that might make it a little bit more difficult, but we'll see when we get there. But Mikachausar Y, I have one very specific mon that's supposed to stop it, but even then I don't think it's gonna be as easy as I want it to be. So it's gonna be interesting. I really hope we can. Same with Rillaboom. Rillaboom is also kind of annoying for my team. The only thing I have got going for me that's positive versus Rillaboom is the fact that a lot of my offensive threats in Dragapult, Thundurus, Galarian Zapdos all resist Grassy Glides. It's not necessarily as good of a Grassy Glide sweeper, but it still does a ton of damage with like Woodhammer. Now, speaking of my team, going into this, I definitely it was a little bit difficult because I wanted to bring a couple of mons that aren't going to be on the team, but at the same time I feel like what I picked might be the correct way to go. We want to be able to have a little momentum, some pivoting around. So the first mon on the team this week is going to be Dragapult, also known as Loki. Dragapult is going to be Infiltrator ability with the Life Orb. So Infiltrator is because we want to go through any potential substitute or if my opponent puts up screens. Life Orb because I actually do want to be able to swap my moves around if I need to with Dragapult. It gives us a 30% boost, but we lose this at 1/10 of our health. We're going to be a Rash Nature with 132 in attack, 252 in special attack, and 124 in speed. The reason for the Rash Nature is because in case we need to take that Rillaboom Grassy Glide, I want to be able to take it as best as possible and not have a minus defense nature. And we can run a plus special attacking nature because our opponent's fastest mon is Latios, which is only base 110, and we have base 142, I believe it is, with Dragapult. Now, the reason for mixed is because of the opponent's Florges. As you can see, we are running U-Turn, Steel Wing, Shadow Ball, Dragon Meteor. So U-Turn for the very nice momentum. It is a little bit annoying with the Life Orb that if we just U-Turn and loses 10% health, that's kind of annoying. But I want the pivoting, I want to be able to have some momentum in the game. Steel Wing is there primarily just for Florges. I think it's like 40-ish% to a defensive Florges, so we might be able to catch him by surprise, and if we can't, we can maybe pressure it out, or we can at least deal a significant amount of damage that he's forced to wish, and we can get something else in. And the last two moves, of course, going to be Shadow Ball, Dragon Meteor for like the stab. It's very generic. It's very kind of what Dragapult does, but also in this game it actually does make sense because for the first time in a little bit, my opponent don't have like an absolute definitive answer because both of his very good Shadow Ball switch-ins in Florges and Taranta are both weak to Steel Wing, so that's why we have Steel Wing. Next up, we have Thundurus, also known as Thor. Thundurus is going to be running the Prankster ability because we don't have any physical moves, so there's no reason to run Defiant. We are going to be Heavy Duty Boots because we don't want to take any rocks. He does have both Taranta, Registeel, and Donphan, which are all amazing Stealth Rock setters, so I definitely see Stealth Rock coming. We're going to be a Timid Native with 8 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 248 in speed. So yeah, this allows us to outspeed the entirety of the opponent's team, barring any Scarfer. I do think there is a semi-decent chance Latios is going to be Choice Scarf, or Rillaboom. One of the two I think is going to be Choice Scarf. I don't know which one it would be. I think Latios is more likely, but I could also see Rillaboom because Choice Scarf Woodhammer does kind of go a little bit nutty against my team. The move pool we're going to be rocking on Thundurus is going to be Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, and Nasty Plot. So this can help break, or it can clean. I think breaking might be what we wanted to this time around, because if I can get it in, I can get to +2 nasty plot. I can actually hit a lot of his team very, very hard. And we have Dark Pulse for Latios. It is pretty much only here for Latios because it resists Thunderbolt, it resists Focus Blast. I was originally gonna have I think it was no, not Psychic. I can't remember. It's something else that it also resisted. Maybe it might have been Sludge Wave. I think it was Sludge Wave, which I guess it doesn't resist, but you know, I would rather have Dark Pulse. I can just O-code Latios. Thunderbolt for Charizard. The Rillaboom is probably the mon that's like most neutral of his offensive threat to take on Thundurus, but any damage we can get on Rillaboom would be very nice. Also, at +2, we do a lot of damage to both Floridas, Registeel. We have Focus Blast for Tyranitar and Registeel. We can hit the Donphan, which Donphan is also hit by like both Focus Blast and Dark Pulse. This is very nice. And if we can will down Donphan, if it comes, I have another mon that can really just go in on the team. So yeah, I hope Thundurus can do well in this game. We'll see. Next up, we have Galarian Zapdos. So this was the last minute substitution I did. I put Galarian Zapdos on the team instead of Weavile. Originally I had a Banded Weavile, but honestly, Banded Weavile requires way more prediction than Galarian Zapdos in this game. Galarian Zapdos can actually kind of click one, maybe two moves and just do damage. It just does damage to the opponent's team. So we're going to be defined with the Choice Band. I don't think he will ever defog. If he does, it would be like on Girder, and like that would be the only mon I would potentially swap in against where he would defog. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, we have Defiant because it's the only ability we can run. We're gonna be Adamant because we can actually outspeed the Rillaboom with an Adamant nature. That is very beautiful. It makes Galarian Zapdos so good in this matchup. We have 252 in attack and 240 in the speed. As I mentioned, we outspeed Rillaboom. We have U-turn because we want the momentum. We have Brave Bird, we have Throat Chop, and we have Close Combat. Honestly, I don't need Throat Chop. Throat Chop is there because I just need to put a move on. Brave Bird, Close Combat literally manhandles my entirety of my opponent's team. Max defensive Toxapex, I believe, has a chance to be 2-code by a Brave Bird, and if I have Stealth Rocks up, I'm pretty sure it was a guaranteed. The only mon he has, I think, that guaranteed live either Brave Bird or Close Combat, I think was Donphan. Maybe I'm misremembering the Toxapex. That might also be able to do it. Yeah, so if I can guess correctly, like let's say I'm in with Galarian Zapdos against Rillaboom, for instance, and I know he's not gonna kill me or anything. I can click Brave Bird and do a ton of damage. If he goes Tita, Registeel, or Electros, that's unfortunate. Or I can click Close Combat and do a ton of damage. But then if he goes Toxapex or Florges, that's a little bit unfortunate. It's gonna be like kind of a game scenario. I have to see what he brings to really figure out what's the best move to cling at the moment, but Galarian Zapdos can go wild in this game. Next up, we have Yuxi, also known as Heimdall. It's going to be Levitate with the Assault Vest. So this is our Mega Charizard Y counter, kind of. It's going to be Assassinator with 248 HP, 24 in defense, 236 in special defense, with U-turn, Psychic, Foul Play, and Thunder Punch. So U-turn and Psychic is momentum and stab. Foul Play because it does like pretty decent damage all around. It's not amazing, but it's enough. And Thunder Punch because it hits the Mega Charizard Y. That's literally the only reason. That's the only reason. I wish Yuxi got like Rock Slide. I would have brought Rock Slide then because the Mega Charizard Y is such a problem. And the more I can throw it out, the better. The positive part about Thunder Punch is we do get a 10% chance to paralyze it, but I'm not gonna counter it. And the reason we have Thunder Punch over Thunderbolt is actually because we do more damage with Thunder Punch because of Mega Charizard Y's high speed F. Yeah, that's Yuxi. It's primarily here for Mega Charizard Y. It can take a hit from like Latios if we need to, and we also have Foul Play, which does quite a decent amount of damage to Latios. And Foul Play does decent damage to most stuff on his team, barring like Tita. And Tita, I guess I can U-turn on, but having a swap in for Tita is going to be kind of difficult in this game. Yeah. So next up, we have Empoleon, also known as Nord. Empoleon's going to be Torrent, because again, I don't have any physical moves, so I don't have any reason to run Defiant. We're going to be a Trouble Berry, half damage taken from super effective fighting type attack, single use. This is in case of like an Aura Sphere Latios, a Body Press Registeel, Girder in general, even though I don't know if I want to. I'm probably not going to stay in on Girder anyway. We're going to be a Culminator with 248 HP, 100 in defense, 116 special defense. This Empoleon could be changed before the matchup. I'm filming this the day before we are supposed to play, and Empoleon is by far the mon I'm the least like confident in right now. Part of me want to bring Ligaligi just to have the wish passing, because I'm gonna be clicking Brave Bird, but Galarian Zapdos a lot. So being able to wish pass into that could be very nice. Like let's say I'm in with Ligaligi, he swaps into Rillaboom as I wishes. I can swap it if Galarian Zapdos has above 50%. I can swap into Zapdos then, as long as he doesn't knock off. Which if he does knock off, that's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, I can swap in and I would get healed and I'll be able to pressure him. So Empoleon might go away, depending. I need the Stealth Rock. That's like the most important thing. I need the Stealth Rocks on my Empoleon to make sure that the Mega Charizard Y is under full pressure at all times. But yeah, the moves that we're going to be running is Scald, Ice Beam, Yawn, and Stealth Rock. Scald because if stab, it hits, it can burn. Ice Beam for Latios. I did have Flash Cannon originally because of the Florges, but honestly, Florges isn't really that much of a threat because besides Empoleon, I do also bring a couple other mons that can do a lot of things to Florges. Galarian Zapdos can literally with a Brave Bird just go in and mollywop it. Though I have to be careful because if he's max defensive Florges, I cannot take him out from full. I have to have damage first. And I don't want to get hit by a Moonblast myself. So Florges can become a little bit of an issue by not having a Steel-type move on Empoleon. But I feel like I have to risk it because Ice Beam for Latios is just overall better. I could potentially go Knock Off on Empoleon for Latios, because if it can knock off Latios' item, Latios definitely becomes way less scary, because if it's Church Scarf, Pult now outspeeds, and if it's Specs, it doesn't do nearly as much damage. If it's Life Orb, it's kind of same with Specs, but if he's Life Orb, I also think there's a chance he could be like D-Dance or Calm Mind, which would be very scary. Yeah. Other than that, we have Yawn and Stealth Rock. So the reason I chose Yawn is because I could see Registeel definitely coming, or even the Girder to some extent. And if I Toxic, the Girder, it just gets Guts Boost, and if I Toxic on the Registeel, I gain nothing. So if I Yawn, I can put a mon to sleep, and if I can get a mon to sleep, that's very, very nice, especially if he swaps in his Rillaboom for whatever reason, I don't know why, and I could get Rillaboom to potentially sleep, or he has to swap out. That could be very huge for my team. Last on the team this week is going to be Garbodor, also known as Baldur. It's going to be the Aftermath ability with the Black Sludge. It's going to be Impersonation with 248 HP, 8 in attack, and 252 in defense. This is a Rillaboom counter to some extent. Again, Rillaboom does get access to high horsepower. I'm not 100% sure he's going to bring it. I think he's going to bring like U-Turn, Knockoff, Grazigar, Woodhammer potentially. If he wouldn't have one move, it would probably be Knockoff, and he would have high horsepower instead. And if he does that, you know about GG. It's well played. I can't stop the Rillaboom. I don't have an actual mon that can straight up stop the Rillaboom. If Galarian Zapdos has Roost, I would actually consider it, but Galarian Zapdos unfortunately does not have Roost. So yeah. The moves that you're going to be rocking is Gong Shock, Body Press, Spikes, and Pain Split. So Gong Shot because it hits the Florges, it hits a lot of his mons, and the few mons we can hit in Registeel and Donphan, we can Body Press instead. Specifically, the Registeel, we can actually Body Press for super effective damage. We do about a third if he's Spit F, we do, I don't know, 20 if he's physically defensive, I believe it is, something like that. We have Spikes because while Rocks are our primary hazard this week because it pressured the Charizard, if we can get Spikes up to like hit the Registeel, hit the Tyranitar, hit the Donphan, hit the Girder, hit the Toxapex specifically, that's very, very nice. His removal is fine, but it's not great because he's not bringing it on Latios, he's not bringing it on Sard Y, he could bring it on Florges, and he could bring it on Donphan. Those two I can see, maybe Girder if he brings Girder, but I don't see it coming. I don't necessarily see it coming. Yeah, and then we have Pain Split for longevity. I might swap Pain Split for Stockpile, because Stockpile gives us +1 in both our defenses, making our Body Press even better if we go like on 1v1 versus Registeel, which is definitely a scenario I can see. Also, if we get a Body Press up, not a Body Press up, a Stockpile up, we can better take a hit from the Tyranitar if it comes in. And then we can Body Press it and potentially kill it, or at least do enough damage so we can pick up the KO with something else. That's my team. Here's what I think he's bringing. I think he's bringing the Latios, the Megasard, the Rillaboom, the Florges, Toxapex, and the Registeel. I think Latios, Sard, Rillaboom are definitely coming. I think Florges has a really good chance of coming because of Dragapult, and it can also take a hit from like Weavile if Weavile hits a dark move. I think Toxapex are coming again because it's really good for Weavile. And I think Registeel comes just so Zapdos cannot spam flying move. I literally think that would be like the main reason it comes. Either that or Tyranitar. I feel like Tyranitar is a little bit more risky because I only have to click a fighting move once on the Tyranitar, where Registeel can like take a fighting move, maybe 2 if it's like max physically defensive with a Chopper Berry. It can like definitely survive 2 then, I think. Yeah, Gerda could also come, but again, Gerda becomes a little bit of then Flying Spam literally just becomes amazing against them. And he could also bring the Electros instead of Registeel for the Flying Spam. I could see either of those come to like kind of make sure I can't just Flying Spam. If neither of them come and he brings like if he brings Gerda in that last slot, or Donphan could definitely also come. Flying Spam is going to be so good against this team, so I'm very excited to see them. Now, as always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below what you think of my team, do you think of his team correctly, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I will head into the battle, so peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good, YouTube? Jamall Persona is back with another WPF video on the channel, and you probably already watched the team battle, or we might have skipped to this battle, but we do have our week 5 battle against the Boston Blazikens, coached by Jamall Persona, also known as Showdown Guzma on Showdown. So he brought his Registeel, his Electros, his Mega Charizard Y, his Tyranitar, his Florges, and his Toxapex. No Latios is kind of nice. It means Yuxi only has to really respond to one consistently. I made few changes from the team build. Actually, I did talk about how I might make some. I gave bulk up on our Zapdos. We're still choice banded. But if there ever is a scenario where I get knocked off, it was actually meant if the Rillaboom would knock me off. So I would swap in Zapdos and Rillaboom in a scenario, and then I would get knocked off. Now instead we have it in guess. I guess if you can predict a knockoff from Toxapex, Electro, so both of those are kind of risky. So I don't know. We'll see. But we didn't really need Throw Chop, so I took it off, put bulk up in case we lose our item somehow. And I swapped the Chopper Berry to a Sugar Berry on Empoleon. It was meant for Donphan, but Donphan isn't here, which is kind of nice. But I still think Tita rocking Earthquake, Registeel potentially rocking Earthquake is kind of nice. So I still think the Sugar Berry can be useful in this scenario. But yeah, let's see. With what he brought a different team than I thought he would. So I think Electros has like a very good chance of being his lead. I think it's AV Electros. Like, I'm almost 100% sure that's what it's going to be. But I don't have any knockoff users. That's actually really bad. That's like really bad. I kind of want to lead Empoleon and Yawn if it's Electros, because Empoleon isn't that important without Latios here. I don't need the extra wall. He brought Toxapex, Florges. Oh my god. But then again, I feel like Tita is going to be offensive in this game, right? There's a very big chance it's going to be offensive. I still think I'm just going to lead Empoleon. Okay, he did lead Electros. I kind of figured he would. Okay. Okay, as much as I kind of don't want to take the hit, I think I have to, and potentially Yawn, get him out sort of deal. T-Bolt is a Tuco if he's... Well, that's if he's offensive. I feel like he's going to be kind of defensive. He might knock off, because knockoff is really good in this situation. I don't need the Sugar that much without Donphan. Like, Tita and Registeel could carry something, but I'm going to Yawn, because I have a feeling he's going to U-turn or knock off. I don't think he's going to just straight up electric move. He could, because my team isn't great. I guess he could, because my team isn't great against electric moves. So he actually very well could in this turn. Oh yeah, wait, Garbodor isn't important at all because Rillaboom didn't come. I could go Garbodor. I don't think Garbodor is like bad here. Yeah, because it doesn't do that. It does a chunk, but not that much, and I can kind of live with it. I do wish I had... well, I wish Garbodor got Taunt, because then I could taunt the Toxapex, and that would be very nice. I think I'm gonna Yawn. I outspeed, he goes for a knockoff. Okay, I figured it was gonna be a knockoff. I figured that's what he wanted to do. Okay, so if he doesn't stay in, he goes to... I wanna say Florges, right? The thing is, if he has Volt Switch, he could very well just do it here now. That knockoff did 22% to me. Empoleon, that's a max. Well, okay, let's say he's like sassy nature because he doesn't want to lower his attack. Yeah, that's like within normal no investments range. I kind of want to go Garbodor. I think he's gonna Volt Switch and potentially go Registeel. But I feel like I can live with it. Yeah, he Volt Switches. I thought so. I don't have Sandslash, so it is what it is. Okay, that Volt Switch did 28. Yeah, he is like defensive, no investment basically. So I'm calling Toxapex probably, right? Like, oh god, Toxapex is gonna be annoying. That's gonna be so annoying to deal with. I hate playing against Toxapex. It's like I think most people do, but it's like, ah, really. He goes. Aha. I definitely didn't expect Sard. Why? Do I live any attack you want to throw at me? This is X. Oh my god, I hate looking up the Sards because the names are fucking long. Make a choice of Y. No, Flamethrower. Wow, Flamethrower sends me to another dimension. Like another dimension. That's insane, actually. I kind of wish I had Rock Blast on this set. If I did, I think I would stay in and just say fuck it all. Oh, it's annoying because I don't want to be put in this position already, but I think I have to go Yuxi immediately. Just deal with it. Right. Flamethrower. 31%. He should see that I'm. He should very much be able to tell that I'm what's it called? Wow, my brain isn't working. AV. Okay. Does he stay in? I feel like he goes Registeel, right? I want a U-turn. Okay, I guess I can U-turn kind of no matter what, because no matter what, I will get a slow U-turn and I can go into like Thunderous if he stays in. So I'm gonna U-turn. But if he stays in, that means I literally lose my checks next time it comes in, because I don't think I take. Like I unfortunately cannot heal with Liga because I didn't bring Liga, you know. So I don't have any way of really healing Yuxi. So yeah, but I'm gonna. I'm so nervous because it's like, if he stays in, I actually really want to Thunder Punch because it gives good damage. But no, a U-turn because I can just bring in Thunders. But then again, actually, I don't think Yuxi U-turn into Thunders kills necessarily. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, am I afraid of Registeel? Maybe it's the question I should ask myself. Like, if Registeel comes in on this Thunder Punch, yeah, I'm gonna Thunder Punch because I think I would rather get the damage if he stays in than risk. Okay, he just goes Registeel. I kind of figured Registeel was the answer, but I wanted to see. Okay, so he's leftovers Registeel. Okay, I mean I'm U-turning out, right? What would he do? Toxic potentially. I think I'm gonna go Garbodor. I think. Like, Garbodor isn't really that important this battle because Rillaboom didn't come. But this team is going to be so difficult to break down. Okay, Yuxi's Thunder Punch did 7%. Oh, I think he might be physically defensive, actually. Looking at this. That does kind of makes me wish I had brought Fire Blast on... or Flamethrower for that matter on the Dragapult, because that would. But then again, I need a Steel Wing. I don't know what he wants to do. He can do a lot of things here. Toxic would be annoying. Toxic would be annoying. Thunder Wave if I go, because I'm considering going Thundy, right? I don't think he's gonna carry like a rock move really. It's like a Nasty Plot on him. Nasty Plot friendly is pretty good in this game, I think. Though Electros with AV, if it's like very speed F, is mad annoying. Not gonna lie, but it's manageable, I think. Kinda wanna go the little bit more safe route right now. Oh, he gets rocks up. I should have gone Fundy! I could have gotten 3 Fundy. I could have gotten 3 Fundy. Okay. He brought what, his Sard in on this last time? I think. I'm gonna body press. But the problem for my team is the Toxapex. Toxapex is so bad because I cannot touch it with either with Begabata, Empoleon. None of them touch. Empoleon has Yawn, so that's kind of fine actually. But like, I need to have pretty much Thunder in against the Toxapex. So I do kind of wish I had defensive. I do kind of wish I had like a defensive way of like deal with Toxapex, but I have to be with an offensive mon. He's not staying. I don't think he's staying in, right? Because like realistically, what does he do to me? But that's also the thing. I have no idea what his set is at all. Like, we're so not in the game. What would he go to? He would go probably Toxapex, right? I think I might do the double to Empoleon. If he has Earthquake on this, yes, Earthquake. That's a little bit annoying. I think potentially getting rocks up on Empoleon is very nice. Okay, I think he stays in. Oh, he goes. He goes Electro! Of all the mons he goes Electros! Really? 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 Frick! Okay, I don't really get why, because any damage I get on this, I feel like it's just very much to my advantage. Yeah. Like, oh my god. Body Press wouldn't have done a whole lot, but you also don't really do a whole lot to me, so I can kind of just Gong Shot you afterwards if I wanted to. Now, I have Empoleon in, and... Thunderbolt. I mean, I'm gonna get my rocks up, I think. Also, I do outspeed him, which is actually very nice. I'm gonna get rocks up. He could bring in Florges, he could bring in Toxapex. He could bring in Sard Y. If he brings in Sard Y, I think I'm just... Oh, wait, no. Sun goes away the end of this turn, so that actually means he wouldn't have Sun. So he's never going Sard Y in this scenario. I don't think he is. I refuse to believe he would. If he goes T-Tar, I am yawning. Because if he starts D-dancing, I don't want to be accidentally activating a weakness policy with Scald. So I'm yawning, putting him to sleep. If he ends up going to sleep, I'm going into Zapdos and I'm hitting something. Wow, he did go T-Tar. I predicted that, okay. And he is Sand. I'm gonna... Okay, if he has Earthquake on his T-Tar and he's like offensive, because that's kind of what I'm getting the vibe this might be. I don't have my Sugar anymore, so I'm pretty sure Earthquake just, like, you know, says bye-bye to my life. Yeah. If he's offensive, I think even if he's like defensive, right? If he has Earthquake. Yeah. Because I don't have my Sugar, and I don't really want to risk the damage on anything, so I'm just gonna yawn so he can't D-dance. I got rocks up with Empoleon. He 100%, I think, has Defog on Florges. If he doesn't have Defog on Florges, it's such a... I don't get it, okay? I wouldn't get it. I'm yawning. I cannot allow this T-Tar to potentially set up with D-Dance. I do know I'm pretty sure he has to be like +2 to outspeed Dragapult. Then again, I did speed creep my... Oh, actually, maybe he doesn't because I sped creep. He has superpower. Okay, that's kind of better for me actually. If you have super... Okay. Okay. Dragapult. T-Tar. Let's see. I could U-turn. I could U-turn with Dragapult. It does a lot of damage. It gives me momentum if he swaps out. If he would like guess me to be 2v2 like Adamant, I would have a small chance of killing him with his offense, but then again, I have no idea of knowing what he is. I mean, I can go Gyarados and U-turn. I think U-turn has a chance of killing. If he's like, if he stays in, I guess I go Gyarados, right? So I click U-turn. If he's defensive, he definitely survives this. If he's offensive, he dies. And then if he stays in, I guess I go Gyarados. Like, the thing is, the more mons I can basically make... No, okay, he's Rocky Helmet. Oh my god, of course you're Rocky Helmet. Of course you're cancerous. You know, I get it, I get it. I understand, okay, I understand why. I mean, I got Thundy, right? Thundy. Hello, I'm a Thundy. You could stay in and toxic me. You have taken a considerable amount, plus you don't have Black Touch, that's very nice for me. Okay, I guess what I probably should consider here is just going +2 and basically 1v1ing the Electros, because the Electros doesn't kill me in any way. I outspeed the entirety of his team. I do a lot. Yeah, I'm just like, if you stay in, okay, I get a pretty free. Like, okay, what can this do to me? I guess he can toxic stall me if you have like sub-toxic protect, if he really wants to. I guess that could be a thing. I'm still gonna nasty pot. I think that is just straight up my best bet here. Okay, he does go to the Electros. Electros is at 88. Doesn't reveal leftovers. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure this is AV. But I still think I just need to try and punch a hole in this as much as possible. Okay, I think I just have to hit a focus blast as far as I can. He's probably AV. I don't know how offensive he is. If he's like somewhat offensive with AV, I think this is 2-co. If he is max SPDF with AV, I don't 2-co him. But I could get a SPDF drop. Like, you know, I'm not saying that's what I'm fishing for, but I'm also saying if it happens, I'm not gonna just like, okay, he has Rock Slide. Okay, I take that. I can Dark Pulse from here, I think. But how much? Focus Blast. Focus Blast did 49, so he's. I'm still gonna put him on Sassy. He's not very. I think Dark Pulse is a roll. Oh, that's annoying. It's like what I did 49, and I don't know if that's like a high roll, mid roll, whatever it is. This was my first hit on it as well. I think I just have to go for Focus Blast and hope I hit. I think I have to. He could go Florges, which is annoying. With him not bringing Latios, I wish I had. If I had Sludge Wave on this right now, I actually think I have a small smidgen of a chance of sweeping right here. If I had Sludge Wave, because Sludge Wave is a more guaranteed to kill here than Dark Pulse would be, and it would hit the incoming Florges. I think the only thing I wouldn't kill from this range would be Registeel. Yeah. Registeel. That would be the only thing I couldn't be. I wouldn't be if he's SPDF Registeel. If he's like physically defensive Registeel, I actually think I would have a chance right here. Right. If he's physically defensive. If he, damn, I could actually win here if I had Sludge Wave for Florges over. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Actually, that's so unfortunate. I mean, I'm still gonna go for it. Yeah, okay, I hit it. Whew. So the reason I was debating, I was trying to figure out what would be like best case scenario. I feel like he has to go Florges now, right? I feel like that's like just the thing you do here, right? Then again, is the damage on Florges worth it? I'm trying to think here. Is damage on Florges worth it? Because Dragapult. Can I deal with Toxapex through Dragapult? Ooh, that's... He goes T. Are you Troubleberry? You have to be Troubleberry, right? That's the only way you survive this. No, right? I'm thinking. Okay, if he's predicted me to speed creep his Latios, he could be Choice Scarf. He could be Choice Scarf. He's either Troubleberry or he's Choice Scarf. It's one of the two. Interesting. Honestly, I'm kind of pinning him on being Choice Scarf right now. I don't think I can afford going Gyarados. I kind of want to Focus Blast to confirm whether or not he's Choice Scarf. But then again, losing Thundy makes Toxapex. So Thundy is really nice because it takes care of Sard and it takes care of Toxapex. I guess I go Garbodor, right? On the Tyranitar. If he's max Jolly, yeah, I can take the Crunch. Yeah, I'm going Garbodor. I'm gonna test what he is. Crunch. Yeah, I think he might be. I think he might be Scarf. Okay, what? So last time he went Eels. What would you do now? Like I don't see the reason not to go Toxapex. That's the thing I don't get. Or you haven't gone Toxapex yet. I think I have to Body Press in case he stays in. Because I think I have to, yeah. If it goes Toxapex, it goes Toxapex. I just have to kind of deal with what's in front of me right now. See, I knew this team was going to be kind of difficult to deal with because... Okay, so he definitely realized himself, which I also did in like my last minute prep kind of, that Galarian Zapdos kind of goes in because you brought all the fighting and the flying resists, so I have to like guess. Oh yes, let's kill the Tita. So it was probably Choice Scarf. Okay, it probably was Choice Scarf. That's like what I'm pinning him on. Okay, what would he go here? He would go... I think he's going Florges, right? I'm going Polt. Yeah, he did go Florges, okay. Okay, with Rocks up, I kinda... Oh my god, wait, I died to a... Okay. And I kind of just have to go Yuxi, right? No matter what. The only issue is I don't do anything back, so I kind of want to just hit him. Say he's gonna go for the Wish. Polt is nice, but I honestly think Galarian Zapdos and Thundy are better in this matchup. The only really bad scenario for me is if he has Scale Shot on, but that doesn't. Polt wouldn't help with that. I think getting damage on this is more important. I think getting damage on Florges is more important. 58. Dazzling Gleam, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Can Thundy kill straight up Florges? I did 58 with Dragapult. So yeah, he's not... I don't think he's physically defensive. Wait, why are you D-Gleam and not Moonblast? I don't have any... I'm trying to look at my mons and abilities. I don't have any that blocks Moonblast. Is that just... Is this just a miss? Like a miss prep? It does? Yeah, it does. I was like... I sat here and I was like, does it not get... Does it not get Moonblast? I'm like, wait, what's going on? Okay, I think I Brave Bird, right? Because even on the incoming Toxapex, I can kind of deal with it. I just need to make sure this Florges doesn't get to Wish, basically. That's the most important thing. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn because there's Sand, potential Rocky Helmet, and what's it called? Brave Bird damage. But I just have to... He protects. Wow, okay. He wants to see what I lock myself into. Smart. Okay, so that's gonna be very annoying. So what, he's going Registeel now, right? Okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, so if he has Seismic Toss and Registeel, he does kill me with... I kind of want to make the play to Thundy, but the same. Okay, wait. How much do I do to Registeel with Brave Bird? Like, do I just get the damage? I do 30% if he's not physically defensive. And kind of the damage. I should probably kind of just try and focus the damage so I can make a potential endgame with Thundy, right? Then again, Thundy doesn't kill Florges from this range, because if he did, I would have gone Thundy instead of Paul. Trust me. Well, he would have been at max health. So I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. If I had Sludge Wave on Thundy, I actually kind of could have won, but I'm pretty sure the Giants are Watch Choice Scarf. Okay, the thing is, I either go Yuxi for the safe play, and he gets to come in with his Registeel, and the thing is, I don't know what this Registeel is gonna do. That's the issue. I have no idea what it's gonna do. I go Thundy for the like the offensive pressure play. I think I go Yuxi. I think I go Yuxi and just. No! 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 You're kidding me! Ah, that's very well played. That's very well played. Fuck. That's annoying. I could have killed this thing. I think I know. No, I actually have no idea what he wants to do. Oh wait, I know what he wants to. No, I would have killed you before he would have gotten the wish off. Wait. It's a nice play, but I still think that's. I don't think the reward is worth it because you can't just sack your Florges. But I guess Florges just kind of die, right? Oh, this is very annoying. I have to bring Zapdos in again, and I have to just Brave Bird. Oh, that's really bad. Actually, he moved. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. As I clicked, I was like, wait, no, he's just gonna attack because he has no reason to not fucking attack. Yeah, I lose. I can't beat the. I cannot beat Florges now. Fuck. Ah, one misplay and that happens. Yeah, one misplay. I can't win now. If I had Sludge Wave on Thundy, maybe if I'm imaginably unseasonably lucky. But I don't even have that. I have to Thunderbolt, and I have to para him, basically. Yeah. GG. I lost to my own goddamn mistake. There's not really a whole lot to do here. Psychic. I mean, I can hope. No, I've no way of winning. No way of winning. I guess I should have just Brave, because I even contemplated Brave Birding on the Registeel in case it came in, because it would have done a lot of damage. I think I kind of found out what it was he wanted to do. Why? I don't get why. Are you going Cherish just because you wanted to get the fucking kills? Like, come on, let's just fucking finish this game already. I guess I'll foul play. It hits both ways. Yeah, wow. Thanks for the kill, I guess. I don't get why. Why? You could have stayed in with Florges and just won. I don't get. I mean, fair enough, but it's like, why kind of deal? Like, why? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this might have been Iron Defense Body Press. Fuck! I lost to my own. Had I Brave Birded on the Florges yet? I think I know what he wanted to do. He wanted me to kill him so that the wish went. Well, no. It doesn't make sense because I would have killed him before the wish would have gone off. So I guess he just sacked the Florges, but I don't get why. Because if you sack the Florges, I'm pretty sure you allow Thunderous to kind of run wild. Because even though I don't kill the Registeel, I do enough damage that I can win against it. I don't get that play. Like I didn't heavily misplayed by going into Zapdos, because as I went into Zapdos, I knew he was gonna attack because I don't touch him with Yuxi at all. Like, Yuxi does minus damage. He has no reason to protect. He can just attack. I should have U-turn wouldn't have done anything because I was faster than him anyway. Yeah, I misplayed a little bit towards the end. I actually think I could have won this game. I think I definitely could have won this game. Like, I actually think the end game, I had the upper hand. But I just... I didn't... See, this is what happens when I rush. Like, when I rush or when I make a play without really thinking it through, I make stupid mistakes like this. But yeah, GG to Jamall. It was a good game. I definitely think there was a good back and forth. I definitely think you... I can kind of tell your team. I think you feared Gallon Zapdos a little bit. Which is... it's funny because Gallon Zapdos originally wasn't on the team. And then I realized, wait, this actually kind of just bopped your team. But... GG. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below with thought of the battle. And yeah, I know I made mistakes a little bit in the game. I think I played fairly well, considering my team versus his team. And subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube!